It's colorless, odorless, and tasteless, and it covers almost 71% of the Earth's surface. It's essential for life and has to be safe and look pure before you will even want to use it. Know what we're talking about? It's water, of course, and over the next 3 minutes, we are going to show you how we make water safe for you. Texas section of the American Water Works Association presents Making You a Water Geek in 3 minutes or less, Water Treatment, with me, Stephanie. You probably would never think of taking an empty glass down to your local river to get a drink of water. And yet, each day in cities across the globe, that is exactly where their drinking water comes from. But we wouldn't dare to drink it quite like that without treating it first. In fact, the amount of treatment needed depends on where the water comes from and what might be in it. For example, if your drinking water comes from underground, then it might only require disinfection, since groundwater can be naturally filtered as the water percolates through the rock, sand, and soil. But if your drinking water comes from the surface, like a reservoir, lake, or river, then a series of treatment steps must first be performed, since water in the environment picks up natural and man-made contaminants that have to be removed to prevent us from contracting illnesses from tiny microbes in the water. And organic materials such as metals or minerals can add unpleasant color, taste, and odor. It's important to know that water treatment happens 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year by highly trained and licensed operators and laboratory staff. So how do communities treat their surface water? To begin with, we want to coagulate any excess materials in the water by bringing together all of the solid, muddy material that we need to remove. This happens by adding a chemical that clumps the muddy material together. Next, we want to flocculate the water. Flocculation is really stirring the water so the clumps that were formed in the coagulation process can get larger. In the next step, sedimentation, the water is slowed down, allowing the clumps to settle to the bottom of the water, causing it to become clearer, but not drinkable just yet. The water is then filtered as it passes through a bed of filter media. Here, the remaining finer materials and microbial pathogens are filtered out to give you that clear-looking water. And then comes the most important step in water treatment, disinfection, to make the water completely safe.
Disinfection eliminates the viruses and bacteria that could make us sick and is accomplished using chlorine or chloramine.
Some treatment plants even use ozone and ultraviolet light for final disinfection. Finally, after the water is checked again for safety, taste, and odor, the water is now ready to be sent through pipes and water towers and into your home to drink. So there you have it, everything you ever wanted to know about water treatment. Feel like a water geek yet? To learn more of the story, contact your local water utility or visit us at www.tawwa.org.